Hello, my Goombas and Goobettas, and welcome to the first episode of
Superchris Review!
Oh shoot, did I miss the part? Okay. Okay, a little bit off in that last part, but I'll fix it later. But either way, let's talk about a little game called Undertale. Undertale is a game that released last year, and it has gone very popular since, actually. If you don't know what the game is all about, it's about an unknown gender kid named Frisk. Also, there's a fallen child that you name at the very beginning of the game, and yeah, just saying that there might be some spoilers over here, so yeah. But you already knew that, didn't you? Yeah, I'm wearing a different shirt. It's a different day. So what? So immediately at the beginning, you meet a fellow monster named Flowey the Flower, who teaches you the combat system and how it works.
But then double crosses you and becomes the antagonist instead because he's a bad guy.
But after that experience with Flowey, you encounter a goat lady named Toriel, who teaches you basically all the rest of the techniques and shit about other stuff. Toriel. Tutorial. Get it? Help me, please. And later on, fight her because, you know, she's the first boss or something, sort of like that. Yeah. And the good thing about this game is that it gives you the option to spare enemies, which means that you could spare Toriel and get the saddest 30-second beginning ever. Yeah.
No! Don't leave me, Goat Mom! No! Don't you know? Don't stop hugging me, no!
Yeah, you have that option to spare monsters.
Or kill monsters and become the genocidal maniac that you really are inside that fucking head of yours.
After the sadness with Toriel, you meet these skeletons named Sans and Papyrus. And let me tell ya, Sans is one hell of a good jokester. Sans is basically the little big brother of Papyrus. And Papyrus is the big little brother of Sans, who doesn't really like his jokes as much as we do. And he's also the second boss fight that you encounter. Also, so we can get to the actual review and speed things up a little, I am going to name a character and then tell their bio real quickly. So, yeah, let's do this. Undyne, the captain of the Royal Guard, and the one that Papyrus just mentioned that's sort of around the middle of the game. Sorta. Just saying. Alpheus, King Asgore's royal scientist, and has a little thing going on with Undyne because apparently they both like watching anime and, you know, all that stuff, and yeah. Spaghetti! Mettaton, the robot that was created by Dr. Alpheus. Oh boy. This robot is absolutely fabulous! And yes, he is a guy. Speaking of Mettaton, by the way, that character specifically is my girlfriend's favorite character. And believe me when I say that. Yeah, and speaking of my girlfriend, she has a YouTube channel. Her name is Jackie Todd, and I'll put a link in the description because I'm a good boyfriend and because, you know, boyfriends should do things. Yeah. I will indeed put her channel in the description below, and I hope you do check it out. And but while you're at it, probably click on one of her videos and tell her that Chrissy boy here you know, located you here and stuff. Okay, now back to the review. Asgore, the king of the underground. He's basically the ruler and everything about that because he's king. And, well, he's not as intimidating as the rest of the monsters are. He does get a little bit intimidating when you fight him because, well,
his look and stuff and protecting himself so he can protect other monsters, and then he's like,
Human, you will remember this name as Dreamer, the king of the underworld.
but either way, he's a very caring guy, and you should learn to love him and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Next, Bloop, the first mini-boss that you sort of fight. And the person that I probably should have said in the very beginning of this video. Or, yeah. I probably should have. He is the very cute cousin of Mettaton, and wants to be a DJ when he reaches the circus. But look at how adorable Mettaton is, so good! Why'd you think I hooked him up with my character? Which I will talk about another time, probably. Anyway, next we have Monster Kid, who basically acts as a sort of companion yet helper or such, but doesn't really. He's so adorable, and you can find him in the waterfall, or you can first find him in Snowden, and then the waterfall where you can probably see this. Look how cute he looks over there when he gets dragged. Aww. Next up we have Chara. Where do I begin with Chara? Chara is basically every single action you do in the game that is homicidal. And you meet her at the very end of the genocide run, and if you choose not to go with her, you get rewarded with this. Now, mainly I would move on to the other character, or the last character, so if you played the game. But just because I'm a little bit generous, I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna have fun with this little jump scare over here. Yep, here we go. Fun with Chara's jump scares.
Swiggity Swooty, I'm coming for that booty. Swiggity Swooty, I'm coming for.
I told you not to mess up my order, for God's sakes! And finally, Azrael Dreamer. He's basically the last boss in the pacifist run. And, well, how can I explain him? Remember Flowey from the beginning of the video? Well, let's just say this. Azrael is him because of Dr. Alpheus doing a little science project that's gone wrong. And now because she did that, Azrael is basically Flowey. And after Flowey sort of getting all the human souls and all the monster souls, he becomes this, his true form. A cute and cuddly little goat. But then turns into his real form and then just tries to destroy you and stuff. But don't worry, at the very end everything is fine. And every monster in the pacifist run is fine. That is, if you chose the genocide run. So, yeah. On to the review. Now what do I actually say about Undertale? I love it so much. There is so many things to talk about, but I have so very little things to talk about because I am using my iPad. Why am I still using my iPad? The story is amazing. Everything about the story is great to me. I love the combat system and how you can spare monsters instead of just constantly beating the crap out of them. The characters, they could be annoying at times, but either way, they are hard to not love. Everything about this game is amazing, and I highly recommend you play it. It is a great game, amazing, and I love how it sort of has a
contribution to like pixel games and Earthbound and such, and it's an amazing game, and I highly recommend you play it. And if you don't like it, well, fine. That's your opinion.
You will burn in hell.
So in the end, it gets the Chris seal of approval. Yes, whenever I like a game, I'm going to give it my Chris seal of approval. And that's a very hard thing to get for me sometimes. Anyway, I shall see you all in my next video. Or my next review. Either way, if I decide to make a review video or not. See you later, my Goombas and Goobettas. Whoop!